Yeah, I like him to be honest. Great length. Kid's pretty good from sideline to sideline. I don't like that the kids put just their highlights on their huddle. Like I can't stand that. I like seeing game film, even if the play doesn't involve them. I want to see what they were doing on this particular play. It's kind of hard to see all of that. So, but I know that's what they're told to do. But sometimes it's about what you did that no one threw the ball in your direction. Because most of the time, the reason the ball comes your direction is the safeties because they think they have an opening or you did something wrong and then you made up for it. If the quarterback's smart, so I like the plays where they shut them down where nothing could happen, and those are the plays that I like to see. But everything about the young man from Alabama seems to be right on par with what Coach Sertain likes.
Also, another linebacker to look from great, one of the greatest high schools in the state of Florida, and that's Florida State University Developmental Research School, aka Florida High. Ashton Hampton. His dad actually was a special teams coach under Taggart the first year. Alonzo Hampton, is now the head football coach. I forgot what the name of the HBCU is, but he's the head football coach. But Ashton is a guy who's climbing up the rankings right now. Again, like Chris was saying, long, rangy, stupid athletic. Plays against can cover, physical, pretty really really good athlete. As well as still being in it for KJ Bolden, even though I don't think we'll get him, but quite a few other position groups. Also, I think this is one of those positions where I think Florida State invests heavy, not just in safety, but in general on defense. They're going to invest heavy in the transfer portal for the last time for the 2024 class, knowing that they've got some pieces in 2025 where they can really address some needs moving forward for the future. Kid I just saw that I know that they're really, really drooling over. Drake Stubbs. His brother actually is a walk-on at Florida State right now. But Drake is about all of 6'4", rangy, stupid athletic, covers the field, reminds me of Pat Watkins a little bit. Out of what's about to be a no pipeline for whatever reason, Mandarin High School. And there's a lot of other places where they'll be able to hit home runs. And something else that I think they're going to do, maybe for some of these guys who are bigger, like KJ Bolden has some good size to him, you may end up, not saying him particular, but you may find them that third safety not playing safety. Eventually doing what we did with Brandon Gant, moving him into the box because it was a great statement made on the FSU Spaces. I believe it was by George with a Renegade Report, where it's just not a lot of great. It's not a lot of great linebacker play right now in the way that the game has gone with spread. I always joked one of the things that high school linebackers don't know how to do anyway is cover, because you don't have enough time and reps to really teach them how to cover properly. But who does? Safeties typically know how to cover a little bit. Well, not a little bit. They know how to cover better than most linebackers. And if you're over 200 pounds, you can play linebacker in today's game with it being more sideline to sideline, as long as you have a propensity to want to be able to hit somebody. So I think that's kind of where guys can save themselves. Over recruiting the DB position, flip guys. It's kind of like if you used to play NCAA, you recruit somebody for one thing, and then when they come in there, you flip them and their overall rating ranks up a little bit higher when you put them down somewhere else, and you can go edit them to make them a little taller, make them a little bigger. That might be what FSU has to do until they find guys like your Blake Nicholsons. You're only going to get, I believe, one to two guys that can truly, truly be able to do everything that it is that you want until you teach them that. But right now, Florida State's in a position where we ain't really got time to teach. We got to go ahead and take advantage of what we got.